Yo, what's up? Just a little update. Some things I was thinking about um, kind of over the weekend, but really just an example that happened after man, too many thoughts in my mind at the same time. Let me just say this. It's been really encouraging how a lot of you have been reaching out to me and talking about similar things that you've experienced, gone through, and some of the things that you've done to navigate through those rough times. And a few of you mentioned that these are the types of things that make you stronger. It's hard to think of that in the moment because the situation sucks so much. You don't want to think about it making you stronger because you wish that you were strong enough to deal with it in the moment. You're not concerned or really you don't really care about what's going to come down the line because right now you want that deliverance. You want that experience of hope to be like right now. And I've definitely felt a lot of that. Um, but again, a reminder that I had, I was downstairs in the gym doing deadlift, and I don't really like to use gloves. Um, I want my hands to build up the calluses, to get used to dealing with the heavy weight because that's what's going to make it easier to do heavier weight. And I was doing my reps, was looking at my hands and picking at some of the skin that's getting scraped off my hands from doing the deadlift. And I put that together with what a lot of you had been telling me, like we can try to go down and protect our hands and use gloves and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it might soften the blow, but it doesn't really make us strong. We're not getting the gain. We're not getting the full gain that we could get by lifting up that weight. By doing it bare hand, yeah, it hurts a lot more, but I am going to benefit more in the long run by doing it this way. Without the calluses, I would never be able to lift heavier weight. My body wouldn't be capable of doing it because anything heavier than that weight would just be too painful and would start tearing my hands apart. But working up to this weight and continuing to train without the gloves, doing it this way, my hands are getting harder. They're getting used to it and they can handle the weight. They can handle the pressure. And my hands don't hurt after doing the heavy weight anymore. So I was thinking about that, and yeah, there's a lot of really good parallels from exercising, working out to real life. And it is a fact. If you go to the gym and you never do more than what you can do, you're never going to be able to do more than what you can do. It sounds simple, but it's so true. And on the flip side, if you go to the gym and you're always pushing yourself towards failure, you're putting yourself in a position where you know you're not capable of doing it, but you strive against that, you push against that, and you measure your will against that immovable object, eventually you develop the strength to deal with it, to handle it, and to move on to higher weight and higher challenges. And in the meanwhile, it's not just that you're increasing in different ways that you can do, you actually see the difference in you. The work that you're putting in out there, you're able to see that work reflected in your body as it becomes stronger and able to deal with more and able to handle more. So I think that's a win that I'm taking from today. Yeah, the situation is not great. Yeah, it's like who knows how many reps dealing with this same thing that we've been dealing with for how many years now. But I think it's something that at least where I am right now, I can't look at it as something I don't wish was happening. And I'm not going to look at it like, oh yeah, I'm so glad this is happening. because I'm not. But I am going to take the mentality of there is something for me to grow in here. There is something for me to get stronger in here. There are some calluses that are going to be built up in me somewhere that are going to help me down the line to be able to deal with more. And I don't know what that more looks like, but I just hope that I hope that I can grow in the ways I need to grow from going through this experience. And I think because, when you're dealing with situations that are out of your control, it can be very easy to focus on the fact that you can't control it and not look at the things that you can control. And there's a lot about the situation that nothing I do is going to matter in. But I can impact the way that I respond to it. And I can continue to put myself out there, continue to put myself in a place where you're able to give me great input and advice on things that I should do and look into. And I can find ways to grow and to get stronger through this experience. So that's what I'm going to do. And I feel good about that right now. I may not tomorrow. That's how it goes. It's literally up and down. 1 minute you're able to deal with it, and you have this great revelation, and the next minute you're like, oh man, this whole thing is going to hell. What's going on? But I'm gonna take the dub where I can get it, and I'm gonna try to hold on to the fact that when things are getting tougher, there's an opportunity for me to grow, and my goal is to try to keep that mentality of growth and to continue looking for ways that I can grow as the situation has continued and maybe will continue. I don't know. So, yeah, that's what I got for tonight. We'll keep this short. And thanks for sticking with me through the journey. I appreciate it more than you may ever know. But, yeah, till the next one. Peace.